Hello, children. We are going to discuss the life cycle of a frog. The learning objective of this lesson are number 1, understand the life cycle of a frog. Number 2, describe each stage of the frog life cycle. Frogs are carnivorous and eat insects, spiders, and other small animals. They leave the water and live on land. They also have the ability to jump great distances to avoid predators. Now, introduction to frog life cycle. The life cycle of a frog has four stages: egg, tadpole, metamorphosis into a froglet, and adult frog. Each stage has unique physical characteristics, and we will discuss one by one. The first stage is eggs. The life cycle of a frog begins with an egg. Female frogs lay their eggs in water, typically in a gelatinous mass. Second stage is tadpole. Once the egg hatch, they become tadpoles. Tadpoles breathe through gills and swim using a tail. They feed on algae and other aquatic plants. Second stage is tadpole. Once the egg. Now the third stage is metamorphosis. Metamorphosis means changes. After several months, the tadpole undergoes metamorphosis, during which it develops legs and lungs. The tail is reabsorbed into the body and the tadpole becomes a froglet. Now, I would like to tell something about froglet. The froglet looks like a miniature version of an adult frog and is able to breathe both air and water. It continues to grow and develop and eventually becomes an adult frog. Now, the last stage is adult frog. As the froglet grows, its tail begins to shrink until it eventually disappears entirely. Once the tail has disappeared, the frog is considered a fully grown adult and is capable of reproducing and continuing the cycle of life. Now, I would like to recap all important points. Remember, number 1, egg. The life cycle begins when a female frog lays her eggs in water. Number 2, tadpole. The eggs hatch into tadpoles, which have gills and live in water. Number 3, metamorphosis. As the tadpoles grow, they undergo metamorphosis and develop legs, lungs, and other features that allow them to live on land. Now, 4, froglet. At this stage, the tadpole have transformed into froglets, which have four legs and a tail. Last stage is adult frog. The froglet's tail eventually disappears and it becomes an adult frog that can reproduce and start the cycle anew. This was all about the life cycle of frog. Hopefully you enjoyed this lesson and you have understood all these points. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.